old school.
Okay. So, if there's no questions, we'll get started then. Previously in the world of Galarion, three members of your party had fallen into the pit trap that you see on the screen in front of you. The trap was concealed along the trail, and unfortunately, none of you guys really picked up on it in time to avoid it. And also, you guys failed your reflex saving throws to avoid the trap altogether. So three of you fell at the bottom, and the spikes that are at the bottom of this pit trap are pretty sharp. Fortunately for you, the poison that's been applied to them has long since worn off. So you guys all receive 6 points of damage on the fall, and nobody has any truly major injuries. However, you are stuck at the bottom of this pit, and it's a good fall. It's about 20 feet from what you can tell from where you're at. There's no sunlight. You guys are in. It's kind of an overcast, foggy area right now of the forest. So, Sand, you are at the top right now, and you see everybody just go headlong, crashing through this. The branches and stuff that we're covering up, face first down into the pit. Um, so everybody that's at the bottom, you notice that there's a foul smell, and you start looking around, and you see, in fact, that there are skeletons that are there of past victims. There's not a whole lot of them. There's 4 or 5 that are down there at the bottom, and then you also notice that there appears to be some type of either it appears to be like a drainage or maybe a small opening on the side of the pit trap that we're looking at right now. It's covered up with weeds and vines and things like that, but as you get closer to it, you can feel like cool air kind of making its way back up from the bottom of the pit.
There's like a grate over it, like a grate or something.
No, the grate's been torn off of it.
Oh, okay.
What is that wall in relation to the direction we were coming from?
It is in the direction of the Black Prison.
Okay, so we were heading towards that wall.
Yes.
Okay. Well, is everybody okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fantastic.
Yeah, great. What's that smell? Says, did you crap yourself on the phone?
I think I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm fine up here.
Well, jump on down, man. Join us.
I think I'll take an easier way down.
so this opening we see here, I mean, this is big enough. Like, how big is the diameter?
It's about 4 foot by 4 foot.
Okay.
It's a little larger than the size of a manhole.
Let's go down it, dude.
You notice
Can I
that.
go
You notice
if
that
I
there.
look in the
Go ahead.
if I look in the direction that they say the entrance is, can I see like a depression where it could possibly come out?
No, the only thing that you see in front of you is the road, and the road bends and weaves a little bit. You don't see the prison yet. You just see the forest. The forest in front of you it's dense, but this time of year, all the leaves and stuff are dead.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I think we should maybe check this pipe out. What do you guys think?
Let's go. Let's make it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, whatever we're gonna do, let's do it. Let's not just sit in this pit.
Yeah, I mean, we either need to get out of the pit or go down the pipe.
Jump down, Glocka.
Yeah. How deep is it?
It's 20 feet.
Yeah, I'm not hopping.
So this is so are these like bamboo, like wooden bamboo poles that are across the top of it here? Or
Those
is there anything
have
across the
all
top of it?
collapsed.
They've
now.
all collapsed.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're down on top of you now.
Do I have
maybe
an easy way down?
Maybe we could,
Using those?
maybe we could prop a couple of them up.
Yeah, you guys can do that if you want to.
Yeah, let's try and prop some up in a corner, and you can just maybe like kind of slide down them. We can just break off. We can just break off the.
I mean,
I like that.
we
idea.
yeah, slide right down to the spikes.
Obviously, we would break the spikes away from where the landing's at, retard. How many times do I have to explain things to you, Sedge?
I want to start breaking down the spikes. That's what I'll be doing, trying to clear out some room,
Okay.
non-spiked.
All right. You can break the spikes. They're pretty good size, but they're you're able to clear off like a landing zone for him.
All right.
The landing zone.
There's a few little there's a few stubs and things like that, some sharp points, but there's no spikes.
Well, he can always tie a rope to the top of one of the bamboo poles and use that
Climb
to
down.
slow his fall or slide, whatever.
Repel.
All right.
Come on, man.
So we good. We're,
So it doesn't look like there's anywhere we could climb up. Nothing to hold on to on the walls for us
No,
to climb up.
the walls themselves are pretty sheer.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, tie a rope and just come down, dude.
All right.
so yeah, we're gonna prop a bunch up in the corner and have him tie a rope to the top of one of them and just kind of lower himself down.
Okay.
That's what I do.
All right. What are you gonna tie the rope off to?
Tie the rope off to a nearby tree.
Okay. So you roll
And
a wisdom check for me. So just D20 plus your wisdom modifier. Which is 1.
I'm going to drink a Cure Light Wounds potion.
All right.
Is that a
It's a D8. It's a D8 plus 3. So
Wait, that's 17.
the potions that you guys have were created by a third level priest.
Well, I brewed
Oh,
mine.
that's the one you made. Okay, so it's
Yeah,
D,
the
it's
ones I
D8
made.
plus 1 then.
Sedge, how many of them things do you have?
3. Plus I have my formula for Fumile, which is, I think, the same thing, basically.
Hold off on your potion, okay?
Alright.
And I'll tell you guys why here in a few minutes. One of the other things too I'm going to add into is for hero points. Some of you guys were asking questions about standard actions and things like that. Just real quick, a little vignette here. So every round you can take a standard action and a movement action, and then you also have you can do like a quick action. And then you have free actions, which you can basically do whenever you want within reason. So a standard action is attacking with a melee weapon, attacking with a ranged weapon, or casting a spell. You get 1 standard action per turn. Now, you also get a move action. Within that move action, you can move up to your distance or your speed. So, for example, Corinna, she's a human. Her base movement is 30, but because she's wearing medium armor, her movement is reduced to 20. So for that move action, she can move, 20 feet within those 6 seconds. Now, you can choose to instead of taking a standard action, to take a second move action, which then allows you to, in combat, move up to 80 feet, or I'm sorry, it's double your movement. Then you can also do a full round, hey, I'm going to do nothing but run, and you can move up to, the book says quadruple your movement rate. D&D Next says, they're doing like double movement. I think double movement's probably a little more in line with what I want. So basically, but you cannot trade in a move action for an additional standard action. You know what I mean?
Right.
However, you can use a hero point to take a second standard action. So I want to try to give you guys some more options for your hero points. So, standard goes, you can turn a miss into a hit, crit, blah, 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 whatever. And you can also, if you want to, you could take 2 standard actions, which would allow you to cast 2 spells, or to attack twice, or to drink 2 potions, or whatever. So, everybody good on that?
Yep.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's keep going.
All right, so I'll kind of position myself at the base of the makeshift slide
You're
to
gonna
help
catch
break
him.
his. Well, no, I'm just gonna maybe put my foot out if it looks like he's gonna go into a spider.
Catch him.
Okay. All right. So Sand, you grab a hold of the rope and you lower yourself down onto the makeshift slide that they created for you, and you reach the bottom of the pit safely.
Nice. Thanks,
I'm
guys.
gonna no problem, man.
Teamwork.
I'm gonna drink that potion now.
Oh no, hold off on the potion. And
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about that. Okay.
I tell you because what I would like to do is I want you guys, whenever you guys have an opportunity to rest, if you rest for say 10 minutes, I'm basically going to give you back half your hit points. All right.
Okay.
So you guys took a fall. You're kind of regrouping, and you guys are going to have an opportunity to rest. I assume, possibly. So, say after an encounter, you guys defeat the cultists. You defeat them by the river, you go to the campsite, and you take a break. You're there for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, a half hour. I'm going to give you back half your hit points. I don't want you guys to waste your gold and waste your potions when you could use them in combat or, more desperate situations. So,
All right. We'll save it.
yeah, so save it.
Yeah. Well, we can. Once we get inside this pipe, we won't be so exposed. So maybe we
Yeah.
can see what our options are then.
Yep. Corinna, you want to take the lead here down this pipe?
I mean, are you sure you guys don't want me out in front? Because I've got a pretty good track record.
I'll go down first.
Yes.
Okay. So, Corinna, then Leon, Sedge and Sand.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
You guys notice that there's a lot of cool air coming up out of the pipe itself. And the pipe...
Is it?
Go ahead.
Sorry. No. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to tell you that it's definitely like a masonry or rock bottom pipe. It's hard to tell because it's pitch black. But you guys are having to crunch down pretty low to kind of, crawl through it, crawl and walk. There's definitely a foul smell. It smells like, it's not a smell of like death or anything like that, but it's definitely foul, and it's not quite sewer. It's really hard to make out, but just kind of a rancid smell coming up out of there. And as you continue to walk, you notice that it's getting steeper. And
Going
it's
downhill.
going downhill. Okay, you guys gonna continue forward?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Okay. You
Is
guys,
it, I mean, can we still see? Is it too dark to see?
it's too dark for you to see.
Right. We're just kind of blindly.
You guys are blindly making your way down.
Let's get some torch light. Let's like get a torch. Yeah. All right. So I'll get a torch out and light it.
Okay. You light a torch, and you can tell that there's been like whatever else has come before you, and there hasn't been anything in a long time. But it's a very muddy, slippery bottom. You feel as if if you're not careful, you will slip and slide the rest of the way down. It's getting that steep.
Everybody be careful.
You guys gonna continue on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Everybody-
Too late
Yeah.
to turn around now.
Let's do it.
Everybody go ahead and make a dexterity check. You encounter a piece of very particularly slippery, muddy patch.
Damn it! I thought that was mine.
All right. So the first one to slip is Sedge. Sedge slips piles into the back of Corinna, and then Leon, and then the overall just kind of commotion of everything has sand. He slips as well, and you guys go shooting down this path. And I mean, you guys have all seen it like in a movie. You're sliding down this muddy ass pipe, this brick, and so you slide down it for what seems to be a good 40, 50, 60 feet, and you can feel the air rushing by you, and it's getting colder and colder. All right. What can I do with your tokens? I'm grabbing you guys' tokens real quick. Sand, what is Severard up to?
Well, he was on my shoulder.
He's probably not gonna like coming down here. I mean, is he?
Yeah, he's got a stick near me, so
Okay.
I assume when I slip and fall, he kind of just hovers and follows.
Yeah, you hear him squawk, and he hops off, and okay. So you guys slide down this pipe, and it spits you out more or less one on top of each other at the bottom of. Let me move you guys over there real quick. You get spit out the bottom of the pipe, and it's you can't tell exactly what it is. It's black. Your torch was blown out on the slippery slide down, and as you guys hit, you hear a loud echo as the sound of your bodies hitting the floor reach out across the room that you're in. And then about 15 seconds later, Severard hops out and pecks at the ground.
Thanks a lot, Sedge.
My bad.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, you want to get that
I
torch?
think so.
Yeah, I'll pick ourselves up. I'll fumble around and try and find the torch again.
Okay.
See if it's dry enough to
You're still
to get
holding on
relit.
to it. Yeah, it's just the sudden movement and the speed, but you're able to light it.
Okay. I'll kind of hold it up and see if I can kind of illuminate the general area around us.
Okay, one sec. Okay. As the torch slowly flickers to life, you look around you, and it's a very ominous scene. The walls of the cave that you've been spit out into
Oh, there we are.
covered in thick moss. They're granite. And you also see in front of you that there are large pillars that are sticking up from the floor. The floor itself, it appears to be of like, it's stone, but it's almost like it's honeycombed, where over the ages, erosion and perhaps some other being has eroded away the floor, and all of these little these pillars that are going throughout the floor, they've got about 4 or 5 foot of separation in between all of them. And as you look across the floor, you can see that it's basically a massive pit, and the bottom of the pit is just made up of these pillars that are standing, and they don't look very stable. You happen to be on a large flat area. It's about 20 by 10 or so. But directly in front of you, you see this large granite pillar, and it's surrounded in massive spider webs.
Hmm. Let's go back.
Let's go back.
You look behind you, and
That's the bird.
it's way too steep for you to try and climb up it.
So how high is the opening from where we were dropped out to where we're at now?
It's about 12 feet,
12 feet, yeah.
and you landed on a pile of what appear to be bones as well. And you start to look around, and you start to pick out. There's some corpses that are here. Directly in front of you is the corpse of a dwarf that's wrapped up in spider webs. He still has his armor on, but his corpse is fairly decomposed. It's hard to tell if it was decomposed, through natural means, or was it some type of, stomach acid or something like that decomposed it. And also directly to the north, there's another large pillar, granite pillar, that has another person that's wrapped up in the webs, and you can just barely make out that his mouth is wide open as if he died from while he was screaming, but his skin appears to be very sunken in.
Well, guys, I don't
yeah.
think there needs to be any question that we landed in spider country.
Yeah, yeah. I would probably draw our weapons, and I'm gonna light a torch also.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking fire might be our best friend right now.
Additional.
Is everybody gonna
Can
light a
I?
torch?
Yeah, sure.
Can I? If I throw it, well, fuck yeah, I'm gonna try to like throw it into the darkness some way.
Okay.
Try to like light up an area.
Okay, go ahead and ping the map where you'd like to throw it. So that's currently what you guys can see.
I guess I'm gonna throw it.
Might not hurt to light one of these corpses on as a torch if we want something.
Like this direction.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check. Actually, give me a strength check for throwing.
I don't think I have a modifier on strength. 1.
You can tell too that the movements that you guys are making are echoing. All right, you throw the torch out there, and it goes in the direction that you want it to.
Can I see anything?
Yeah, I'm feeling it here for you.
Okay. Hey, bud.
All right. So you see more of the rocky pillars and platforms kind of leading their way off to the northeast, and there is another granite pillar that is to your guys' east as well, that is covered in cobwebs. And these are big spider webs. Like the strands themselves are probably an eighth to a quarter inch in diameter, and very very thick.
Well, we probably need to move, I guess, guys.
Yeah, let's go. You guys want to take the lead? We'll follow behind.
I guess so. I mean, same formation as before.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah,
You're
worked
not-
out well last time.
Stick next to the wall, or just go straight out there ahead, or what?
Remember to keep an eye up too.
Oh god.
Yeah, if we can stick next to the wall, I think that'd be best.
At that point, you guys look up and you notice that the roof is covered in stalactites. Big, thick, gnarly looking stalactites. And then the roof of the cavern, from what you can tell, is also coated in spider webs.
Mm.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess let's try and move east. Like
Yeah.
to the right here along the wall.
Okay.
You're gonna move along the wall?
I'll go
What do you guys
first,
think?
slowly.
Okay.
I'll come in behind you.
Okay, just so I'll make the right over there.
Hey, do you think maybe we should split up?
I don't know that.
Absolutely not.
No, I'm just thinking, like, we're gonna be able to see each other's lights and hear something if something happens.
Okay, Corinna, you're gonna move on to that pillar in front of you.
Oh, is that a pillar?
Yeah. So wherever you guys see black,
Yeah.
as you guys walk towards the edge of the platform that you're on, you look down there and it's black. If you
Oh, I see what you're saying. There's
So
like
that's like
chasm.
a so it's like a
chasm.
2 foot gap between the platform we're on
yeah,
and the next pillar.
it's about, some of them are 2 feet, some of them are 5 feet, some of them are further
Right.
than that.
Great.
But you look down there and you don't see anything. You feel a cool draft blowing up into your face.
Mm.
Anybody
Alright,
want to do the old, rock test?
Yeah.
Okay, you notice that there's some small stones, fist-sized stones about your feet. And you guys drop one. You guys drop one
Yeah.
off the edge. You hear it hit the pillar next to it on the way down, but you just continue to hear it bounce and bounce on the way down, and then finally the sound just disappears, fades. You don't actually hear it hit bottom. And all of you kind of have a sinking feeling that if, for some reason, you are to slip, that you will likely die from the fall.
What? Alright guys, don't fall.
Yeah, really.
So do we think this is the best direction to go in, or?
Well, we've got to jump across the chasm either way. I don't know. Maybe we should, if someone were to walk out. Okay, I'm going to walk over to this peninsula over here to. Let me see. Like to the east here of the platform.
Okay.
Like, can I see like any further out if I like hold the torch up?
Yeah?
No, you see the pillar.
Just like what I see there.
Yep. That's about as far as you can see, but beyond that, it's too dark.
All right.
Light's not penetrating it. So the way these pillars are going to work is so for example, like this one right here, we're going to say that you can get 3 people on this one because there's more or less half of a square that's covered. Something like this, you're only going to get 1 or 2 people on it. So just click in the square that you guys want to try and jump to.
Okay.
Or
Well,
however
we should
you guys
definitely
want.
we should definitely limit the number of jumps.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Is pick the
Yeah.
bigger ones so we can
Yeah.
cover more ground.
This one right across from me here looks like it's got some size to it. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. So I guess. I don't know. I don't like that other direction.
Nope.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna try and. You want to go first, Corinna, or do you want me to go ahead and jump?
Either way.
Let's go ahead and get a All right, let's get a rope. And I think maybe if I wrap the rope around one of my arms when I make the jump, maybe. That way if I slip or something, you guys can prevent my untimely demise.
Corona has that nice silk rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't want anything to like kind of encumber me or like weight me down.
I mean, we could also hop across one and collect some spider web, you know, maybe we can make a rope out of that.
Alright, so I'll get this silk rope out and I guess give it to Leon to tie around himself.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna tie it. I'm gonna like
Just hold on to it.
I'm gonna swing my arm around and wrap it around my right arm and grab a hold of it with my right hand. And then just leave me enough slack on it so I can just make the, I just have enough slack to jump to the gap there.
Okay.
And then I'll let go of it and you can just pull it back to the next person.
Okay. So before you do that, there are two. You guys have been down here for 15 minutes or so. So you guys are back to full health. But before you jump, there's two things that I'd like to mention to you. You have the spell Featherfall, which probably isn't a bad thing. First level Magus spell, and then you also have the spell Jump, which adds +10 enhancement bonus to acrobat and jump checks.
Who has these spells?
The Magus.
It's my Magus subtype actually gives like a -1 penalty to your spell level.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So I've actually only got 0 level spells until I level up once.
Way to pick them.
Hey, I'm not the one that like busted his tail on the pipe and got us all into this mess, okay?
Okay. Alright, so none of those are doing any good for you then.
Yeah. But I'm really good with a sword, guys.
So let's see.
But if we want to make it a house rule that I've got level 1 spells, I will not turn it out.
No, unfortunately not. Okay, so you guys don't have any spells that'll help you out. I just looked at the witch's spells too.
Yep. Especially the ones I have memorized, I'm not gonna help. The closest thing I have is dancing lights, and I figure I'd save that for when they drop the torches.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel pretty confident about my ability to jump across here.
All right. So you've got the rope tied off to you, correct?
Yes.
And Corinna, you're holding the rope? Is it tied off to you, or are you just holding it in your hands?
Sedge, why don't you get a hold of it too?
All right. Leon, go ahead and give me a dexterity check to see if you make it across the gap.
All right.
Nice.
Yes.
All right.
Actually, I wanted a 15. You overjumped.
Yeah.
Okay, because you did such a good job on that jump, for the rest of the jumps that you get tonight, you're going to receive +3.
Woo. Nice.
All right, so he daftly jumps across the gap there, and is like, "Come on, guys, that was easy."
I'll unhook the rope for myself.
Okay.
And let Corinna pull it back.
All right.
I'll go next.
Oh, God.
I'll kind of just take a 5-foot step to the right. So, to give
some
Sam
space.
some space.
Okay.
You jump into which one are you jumping to? You might want to go jump to this one.
Right, actually, that's a good idea. All right, so
Yeah,
where should we gotta plot out a path here.
Yeah.
Not just jump to jump.
So Leon,
But, well, if we're trying to stay like down here near the wall, though,
Are we?
well,
We're
I mean,
gonna try to
I don't
like
know,
come here.
well, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think?
It would be nice to keep on the wall, but I don't want to be jumping forever.
I
I
think
just
I'd
don't
have
want to
had
be.
a
I
good
don't want to
plan
get
before I
surrounded by
started jumping.
spiders. I don't want to get surrounded by spiders. That's my only requirement.
Yeah.
Alright, well then it looks like we're jumping to the one with the wall, the outcropping. That one.
Okay, so only one person's gonna fit on that one at a time.
Is this a? This is a. Can I see this right here? Is that a walkway connecting
Yes.
like those two?
No, that is a pillar that is connected from the floor to the ceiling.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so they're like large,
Right. Oh,
rock
yeah. I see it.
shatters.
Yeah, it looks just like the wall. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe you guys are right. Maybe we might have to go this way then.
Why don't you go ahead and jump to this one, then? Scout ahead a little bit.
There
To
there
which
is
one?
there is a platform there, and there's
Okay.
a
Right.
platform
Right there.
there, and a small one there.
You want to jump over here?
Yeah. I guess I can. I guess I can
Mhm.
scout up. I guess I can scout up one or
You
two.
left click.
Yeah.
Okay, so Leon, are you
Alright,
gonna scout ahead?
Yeah. I'll come up here and stand on at the edge of the one I'm at right here,
All right.
and I'll try and jump. I'm going to jump over to this one right here.
Okay. As you step up to the edge, it starts to crumble away.
Oh God! I back up.
I'm gonna have Severard kind of stick with them.
Okay. So you feel like jumping from the edge is not a good idea.
Yeah. All right. Maybe toss me the end of that rope again. How long is this rope? It's 50 feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I guess go ahead and maybe toss me the end of that, and I'll go ahead and grab a hold of it.
Okay. I'll toss from the rope.
Okay. Make a dexterity check to throw the rope over to him. All right. You throw the rope over to him. You catch it.
Okay. I'll go ahead and tie it off around my waist.
All right. You tie the rope off.
Give it a tug and just make sure it's secure.
Yeah, it feels pretty secure.
Okay. I'll step back over here, and I'll just take a one-step running leap and attempt to jump over to right here.
All right. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
Should I add the +3 in now, or would you
Sure.
like to just?
You can do
Okay.
D20 plus 5. Okay. So you make the jump, and in midair,
Oh God!
you catch out of the corner of your eye something shiny over by the dwarf that's in the cobwebs.
Which way?
Okay.
Oh, I didn't see it, so it doesn't matter.
I'll call over to Sand. Hey, I caught a glimpse of something near that dwarf where we first came in. Go hold a torch over there and see if you see anything near him. Something shiny. And I immediately, after saying that to him, focus my gaze in the other direction and hold the torch up and make sure nothing's sneaking up on me.
When you look off to the right, you can make out that there is another corpse off to the right that is wrapped up in spider webs.
Ugh.
You can feel
These spiders love people
you can
and dwarves.
you can feel the cold air blowing up from around the pillars. And every time you jump, there's rocks and stuff that scatter off to the edge. It's actually rather noisy because of all the rubble and stones that are here.
I'm gonna have Severard check out the corpse.
Okay? The corpse is actually underneath the web, so he's gonna
So you
have to.
can't really see anything.
I mean, he can
Alright.
he can see it. Um, are you gonna communicate with him like telepathically, or?
Um, yeah, I guess he's not gonna, well, the reason I picked him was because they know they can speak, so I would assume when we telepathically link, he can actually tell
Yeah,
me what he
he
sees.
can communicate. Nobody else can communicate with him, but he can communicate with you. He tells you that he sees a small gem that is encrusted on the hilt of the dwarf's sword.
Alright.
The glint of the torchlight as Leon leapt from the pillar to the other pillar was just enough, so he tells you that it's a gem. It's about the size of a golf ball. It's a pretty good sized gem.
Um, I'll go ahead and I'm just gonna jump. I don't need a rope. I'm gonna jump over to the dwarf.
Okay, go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
Uh, two.
Alright, you jump over there, no issues.
Excellent, Sam. I see you've mimicked my technique well.
And you get up there, and sure enough, the dwarf is wrapped up in these spider webs.
I will take out my dagger and kind of cut away the web so I can take the sword.
Okay. Uh, Go ahead and give me a knowledge nature check. So for you is +8. All right. You look
I
at it
got
and
nothing.
you're like, man, these are big spider webs. But maybe if I had paid attention more in biology class, I'd be able to identify the type of spider that we're dealing with. But you're just like, nah, it's not registering.
The eight-legged kind.
Okay. So sure enough, on the end of that dwarf sword there at the hilt, there's a pretty good sized gem. It's red in color, and his sword looks, like it's probably a common weapon, but it's got this encrusted gem on it.
What about the scabbard? Same.
It's just a leather scabbard.
Eh, I'll take them both and
Okay.
pack it away.
All right.
Not gonna
So
do me any good.
you get the sword.
Is there anything else on him that I can see?
He's just wearing leather armor. You can tell that he's got a long beard, but it's almost as if now that you're up close to him, you realize that in fact the corpses are relatively fresh. It's just that they've been drained of all of their blood.
Okay. Do I notice any like gaping wounds or anything that would indicate how that happened?
Are you gonna flip him over or anything?
No, just from where he sits.
No.
Like if I like kind of look around. Okay.
Actually, I'm sorry. He is face down. So, yes, you notice two large puncture wounds right below his shoulders. Like somebody reached in or something penetrated through the top of his trapezoids and drained him like that. Got him from behind.
Okay. Is there any other corpses around this pillar that I can see?
No, just a pile of bones that's piled up there against all of the pillars have bones around them.
Okay, I made my jump.
Okay. Sedge, what are you doing? Corinna?
I guess I'll jump over.
Okay. Which way are you gonna go?
I don't know how to draw a circle, but
Just
is that
left,
where
left
the...
click and hold.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna jump over there.
Okay, give me a dexterity check. D20 plus 2. Oof.
Well, Leon's still holding the other end of the rope, so...
Yeah, it's actually tied around me.
You both pulled to your death.
Alright. So Corinna, you go to make the jump, and the end of this little outcropping here, as you step on it, you step directly on the edge, and it gives way. And you slip in between, you fall in between the platform and the pillar. Leon, make a strength check to see if you hold on to her. Because basically it's a sudden yank as her body weight falls behind the pillar to see if it pulls you off the pillar that you're on. So strength check, please.
Oh,
Oh dear.
All right, you both are pulled into the chasm. So right now the rope is running.
wait. If she
So we're
falls,
each
right,
hanging
and
on one
yanks
side, right?
him-
Yes.
Right, yeah, that rope's gonna be across.
That's what I'm saying, guys.
Okay.
Is that the rope is hanging directly across, so both of
This
you
is awesome.
both of you are hanging over the edge. This is so cool.
Well, mine is tied around my waist, so I'm gonna try and grab a hold of the rope and start pulling myself up to the top of that pillar. It's draped over across.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna dive down here and try to grab her arm or something. Try to hold her steady so that while he relieves the tension, you know, that she's not falling.
Okay.
Yeah, if I feel the rope starting to pull on me, and I'm gonna ease off climbing up
All right.
just to keep the rope balanced.
Said she is out of your reach.
Well, damn. Do I have a rope?
Well,
Yes,
all we need to do is
everybody has
I'm
a
gonna yell
rope in
them.
your adventurers kit.
All we need to do is just the two of us start climbing at the same rate, and we'll keep the evenly distributed.
That could
Can
work.
you get a handhold, Corinna? Can you grab?
Okay.
Can you grab?
So I'm
Yeah.
holding the rope with my hands. I've got it wrapped around my hands. So I'm gonna get my feet on the side of the pillar or whatever it is, and kind of start walking my feet up, if that makes sense.
Okay. All right. So are you guys both going to do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that at the same time, and I'm gonna try and match her speed. I yell over there, Corinna, I'm gonna walk up at the same time as you are, and we'll try and go at the same speed. So
All right.
So you're yelling this?
Everybody
Well,
make a perception check.
Yeah. I was afraid of that.
All right. Based on your cumulative perception check, you guys hear rocks. I'm sorry, not rocks. You hear what can only be described as a very light clicking sound.
Skittering.
Hmm.
Not quite skittering. Little animals or little insects skitter.
Hmm. Do we have a do I have a sense of where it's coming from?
It's coming from the north, this direction.
I'm gonna light my lantern and I'm just gonna put it on the ground, like right behind me,
Okay.
and then put my back to it, and just, so I can see.
Okay. All right. So both of you make strength checks.
Oh, now you make the strength check.
Yeah, tell me about it. Oh,
jeez.
All right. Corinna, for the rest of the night, you will have +3 on your jumping and strength checks, okay?
Yay.
I'm sorry, on your strength checks, just your strength checks. All right. So both of you make your way back up, no problem, and you both are now on that pillar.
Whew.
Thank goodness.
Glad you had this rope.
That worked out perfectly.
I don't know about perfect, but it worked out.
Okay. So you're both on the pillar. That was a close one, guys. I would highly encourage you to make sure that you let the game master know exactly what you're doing with your ropes. And what your intentions are.
Alright, I'm gonna look up again and see if I see any spiders.
You don't see any spiders. All you see is stalactites and spider webs.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights, and hold on, I don't see how far I can chuck them.
You don't have to have it like a target or anything for them. You can just make them appear.
Yep.
100 feet plus 10 foot per level, good for 1 minute. Up to 4 lights, all within a 10-foot radius area. You can create up to 4 lights that resemble lanterns or torches.
Oh, you can make 4.
Yep.
At 100 feet each.
They must stay within a 10-foot radius in relation to each other,
Oh,
but otherwise
okay.
can move as you desire. The
Still
lights can
40-foot
move
area.
up to 100 feet per round. The light winks out if the distance between you and it exceeds the spell's range. Okay, so you can make up to 1 or 4, and they'll last for 1 minute.
Alright, I'm gonna do... They have to be within a 10-foot radius
Of each
total,
other.
huh? So I can't do like a string of them,
You
like
can't,
10 feet apart.
yeah, you can't, well, no, you can't split them up.
Okay.
Like have them go in different directions, unfortunately.
No, that's fine. I knew the direction thing. So I'm trying to think. Like 10 feet. Would it be something like that?
Yeah.
For like a 10-foot radius? That would work, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to cast that kind of shape towards the north. Like, I don't know.
Where the sound came from.
Yeah, where the sound came from, essentially.
Okay, 1 second.
I can delete those up there.
No, I'll keep them there.
Okay.
And you want them to move where?
And so they have to be within 100 feet of me.
Yep. So you can move.
Alright, so I mean, that's a good distance. Yeah, so basically, like this direction, just
Okay.
straight north. It's like having, was it like 4 torches?
Yeah, so we're just gonna, we'll just use
One big, yeah, that's
one
fine.
big block.
You
Alright.
got the idea, that's all.
Yeah,
It matters.
yeah. Alright, so 100 feet, you're just gonna cast them off and basically command them to go their max distance, or?
I'm gonna have them go 100 feet and stop. So if they can't go 100 feet, stop before that.
Okay. So you guys see these 4 magical balls kind of appear into the sky in front of Sand, and he moves his hand and directs them off to the north. All right. So as you're as your dancing lights move north, they reveal... Oops. That this room does in fact continue on for, the cavern continues on for quite a ways. 60, 75, 80. Well, I'm trying to zoom out here to figure out exactly how far you can see.
Yeah, I'm kind of relying on Leon and Corinna for seeing around the pillar.
Okay, so from Leon and Corinna, from where you guys are at, you can see that the floor just continues on for at least 100 feet in front of you. It looks the same. You do not see the opposite side of the cavern. You do see that there is a large platform kind of in the middle of the cavern, located here. There is a larger pillar with a platform surrounding it here that has several large piles of spider webs, and
Where are you clicking, man? I'm sorry, I don't see anything.
well, you guys will have to zoom out.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
all the way.
okay, hold on. You guys' character lights. Hold on one second. So let me do this.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Well, no wonder you guys. Alright, so that's what you guys can see right now. Alright.
Whoa. Damn it. This is going to take a while. Fuck. Son of a
Well,
gun.
we've got 50 feet of rope. If we make it for these big, platforms, then maybe not.
Well, that's what I was thinking before. Trying to figure out a path to the bigger ones where we can just keep regrouping.
I mean, we hit here.
Right, yeah, I said go that way.
Here.
You think that, you don't think we
Here.
should head this way? I mean, I don't see anything up north. There's nothing,
Right.
there's no
Right.
exit sign.
Right. Okay. All right.
I'm
Yeah.
just thinking maybe
we'll
this
just
way.
keep going this way. Yeah.
I guess. That's what I mean.
Well, maybe
Maybe
we
there's
at least get to here. Maybe we can see further to
Right.
the east.
Right, I guess. Damn it.
You need to find the path of least.
How
spider webs.
long has it been since how long has this been since you cast the lights? Can you pull them back and move them to the east, any?
Sure, if I can, as long as it lasts. They only last about a minute though. And
Yeah, I don't know how long we've been sitting here yapping.
so my guess.
Yeah, it takes them about 30 seconds to, fly ahead and fly back. So as they're
Okay,
coming on the way
yeah.
back, they slowly fade out of existence.
Yeah. Sorry, that's all we got.
It's more than we had.
It's more
Yeah.
than you had.
Fuck.
Well, let's make for that big platform. We can at
can't-
least get together.
You can see that there is one
This one?
particularly large stalactite that is hanging down that is larger than the other ones in the cavern.
That worries me.
Yeah.
That's either A, holding something up, or B, something we should be aware of.
Yeah, it is something.
All right, you two with the rope. I'd say make. All right, we're gonna leapfrog this. So
Yeah,
Leon,
yeah,
you need to get back to
definitely.
leap back to that pillar you were at.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try and go ahead and jump across this pillar here.
Okay. Dexterity check.
Corinna, please hold on that rope.
Each successful pillar jump that you make will add +1 to your cumulative jump bonus. So for you right now, you're at +1, plus you rolled a 20 on your first jump, so um, you're going to be at +4. Of course, you failed one too, so that's a -1, so you're at +3. If you fail a
Okay.
jump, it's -1.
Okay. It should be a 21 then.
Okay. All right. So you make the jump, no issues. Go ahead and move your token. All right. You can get 2 people on the one that you're standing on, Leon. But you feel as if somebody, were to slip and fall on their jump, that
Yeah.
they may
Let's not do that. We've got 50 feet, so there should be enough slack for Corinna, you to hold on to it, and still let me go one more platform.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna go
Look
ahead
at
and
his hair.
Aww.
do one more jump.
All right. So you're
So
back
I
to
should.
+5.
Okay. Okay. Let me.
Oh,
All right.
dear.
Leon slips. He doesn't make the jump.
Oh.
You slip and fall. Corinna, make a strength check to see if he pulls you overboard, over the chasm. Okay, no
Yeah,
problem.
it'd be
She
nice.
holds on to you.
Whew.
I gotcha.
All right, and
All right.
you're able to climb up back to the pillar that you were on.
All right.
So you're +4 on your jumping now.
I'm gonna dust myself off, and I was just testing the durability of the pillar. I was yeah. I'm gonna try this one more time.
I have something to bring into consideration before we start hopping all around. If, say, we do run into, I don't know, spiders, would it not be best to be on the biggest platform that we know, which is the first one we landed on, and draw them to us so we've got some maneuverability?
I mean, yeah, that'd be ideal. But I mean,
You know what I mean? Instead of us being all separated out,
how are we gonna draw them in though?
make a lot of noise.
I thought we've been doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
You've been doing a decent job. I mean, of as you guys are jumping, stones are falling on the pillars and things like that. But
I mean,
and
I
again,
launched a light and everything, so I'm pretty sure they're aware.
Yeah.
Right.
They could be scared of me too, though. You never think about that.
I can't wait for you to get caught out on some pillar and saying that.
he hasn't even jumped yet.
Yeah, no kidding. That's just something I wanted to bring into consideration. Carry on.
So, I mean, do we want to try and like try and like lay an ambush or something, like lure them in somehow?
Yeah, so like, just because I feel like we're going to keep doing these jumps and we're going to get further and further separated from one another, and then the spiders will come in. Yeah, do your best spider call.
So
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
What's the
Yeah,
consensus? Like,
yeah.
do you just keep hopping and keep collecting,
know.
like you're making our way across, and then eventually have to fight the spiders?
Leon, because you've had so much movement on the pillar that you're on, and because you've slipped off of it and climbed back up it, actually this is the second time now that you've fallen off this pillar in an attempt to jump to another one. You feel the pillar start to kind of wobble, like it's becoming unstable.
All right, Leon, Pooper, get off the pot.
Yeah.
Which way you
Uh,
heading?
Come back around this way. I don't know.
I still think he makes the leap to that. If we're gonna keep pushing, then I think he makes the leap to the big one. It's up to him though.
All right. Well, let's all make a call then. I'm gonna vote to keep pushing on.
I vote to stay back and draw him in.
I abstain.
That's not helpful. Corona, your choice.
I
Oh
think
my
we should
God.
keep going. I think we should try to get out of here.
All right.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
We're going. Move, jump, Leon.
Jumping, going for it.
All right.
Oh, man.
Okay, you fall.
Maybe this is on your road.
Corinna, make a strength check to see if you can keep him from
Dude.
falling into the chasm.
You should have done a Lord of the Rings. You know, push the pillar towards the next one.
All right, she holds on to you.
Yeah, I should have. Well, so I'm just,
You're
yeah.
you're on that edge of the pillar, and the pillar now definitely feels like it's unstable. I mean, this is the
I'm just
third
gonna-
time that you've fallen off this thing.
I'm just gonna kind of like skirt my way around the pillar here, and like, can I pull myself up to this one down here? Like I just like kick around this one with my feet.
Yeah, but the edge of the pillar that you're on is it's very fragile. I mean, you guys can see that the surface itself is just cracked and broken. It looks like mud. It's not a granite floor.
This over here, this pillar that has fallen or whatever this, what exactly is this? Is this movable? This
No,
little.
no.
Okay.
That
yeah,
thing
I
extends
think so.
from the floor to the ceiling, and it's think of
okay.
it like a hard point.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It's a
gotcha.
support beam. A support
Right.
beam.
Same thing with like these things.
Yep.
Got you.
Yep.
Hmm.
All right.
So that's a hard point there.
Right. So
Alright.
maybe we could wrap the rope around there, maybe, or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we. Yeah. I don't know.
I just feel like, dude, we're
Maybe we take-
never gonna make it across all these things if we don't figure something out.
Leon, the
Alright.
pillar that you're on collapses. Make a strength check to see.
I don't know.
if-
Am I back? I thought it was still hanging off the edge. Actually.
Well, I know, and I'm telling you that the pillar collapses.
Oh
so
gosh. Okay.
Make a strength check to see if you jump to the pillar that you went to. Okay, the pillar collapses, and Leon, you are unable to jump to this pillar, and so you slam into this pillar here. Corinna, make a strength check to see if you drop him.
Oh God. All right.
Damn.
Thank goodness for Corinna's
Yeah, we
legendary. abilities.
Corinna, you are
And the
now
legend grows.
you're plus 5 on all your strength checks for the rest of the night. Okay. Leon, you hit the pillar and take 1 point of non-lethal damage.
Ow.
Okay? And for some reason I cannot control your token anymore. Why is that? I want to.
Oh man.
Alright, there you go. And so this pillar is gone.
Well, guys,
Well, we're not going that way.
it has not started so well. Ideally, we'd have like a bridge or something we could push between them. I don't see any wood down here though.
Yeah, if we hadn't have fallen out of that pipe, we maybe could have gotten some of those bamboo holes, but
Yeah, that would have been pretty useful right now.
yeah.
We could have lashed them together. But
Well, wait. It's actually not a bad idea. We've all got bedrolls, and we've got rope. I'm thinking if we put the rope through the bedroll on the inside, cut a hole in the bottom so you can put 2 ropes through it. And if you have somebody standing on either side, like pulling on it, it would make a flat surface.
As the pillar collapsed, it made a ruckus and echoed throughout the cavern. Like, think the Lord of the Rings scene when they're running from the Balrog and stuff.
Let's get back to the main platform.
Yeah, I mean, if we can rig something, but I mean, the whole thing with the blankets, it's not going to be firm enough to where we can just push it from one. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's already going to have to jump over there and hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Leon, why don't you jump back first, and then I'll
Yeah,
jump back.
yeah, good idea. All right, I'm gonna try and jump back
Okay.
to over here, basically.
All right.
What am I, +2 at this point or something?
I think you're -2.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're
whose side are you on here, Sage?
your confidence is totally shot at this point, so it's just whatever your
right.
strength is. All right, you go to jump and you do not make it.
Yeah, no, we're definitely going to have to figure something out.
I am not volunteering for any scouting anymore ever again.
Corinna, make a strength check to see if you hold on to him. All right.
Thank God someone's rolling good.
No issues. Okay. So he is on the pillar that you're standing on. Would you like to try again, sir?
Like, how big a space is that in between here?
It's about 4 feet. But the problem is that you can't get real close to the edge.
Yeah.
'Cause they're
All right, I'm going for it. Yep.
All right.
Making it happen.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
All right. You don't make
Like,
it,
I literally, like, this is ridiculous.
and you slam against the pillar. And as you slam against the pillar, you feel the pillar that you're standing on start to wobble.
Sedge, why don't you go over there?
You, like, lay down on there and extend your arm out or something, and
Right. Try to, since he's already on the edge, do the arm.
yeah, I'm just gonna walk up. I'm just gonna walk my feet up the edge and like try and kick off and
Christ.
grab his arm.
Okay.
Just,
Like, do you really want me jumping again? Really?
whatever. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, Sedge, go ahead and
I've
make
got
a
you,
strength
man.
check.
Oh, man. It's +1.
+1.
I'm done for my brains, not
Corinna,
my bronze.
are you gonna try and assist?
I'm gonna try and pull him back up. Yeah.
Okay, pull him. Okay, so Corinna, you pull him back up with no issues.
Of course she does.
All right.
Just throw him.
Toss me.
Do you want to throw him to the far side?
Oh, that might not work.
Corinna, what do you guys have? The pillar that you're on wobbles again.
Yeah, y'all need
Why
to
don't I?
jump.
Why don't I try to jump and then you
Yeah,
can try
there you
to
go.
jump.
You make the jump and then just there we go.
This is dexterity.
It's strength.
Oh, I thought jumping was okay.
I miss. Yeah.
Oh no!
Okay, you make it.
Thank God for your confidence.
Yeah, thank God for the confidence on the.
So she was back on this main one, the one I'm on.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank God for that +4 strength and +5
And-
from your.
Yeah. And saying there's nothing there. There's just that body, right, in that web. You already looked through all that, right? There wasn't anything like.
There's no bridges, if that's what you're asking.
I mean, I know there might not be a bridge. But I know if there is, anything. Nothing over there. Nothing.
I'm gonna study the web since I've been sitting here for like ever. Maybe get another shot at figure out what's down here with us.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a knowledge nature check. Okay. You determine that this is the web of the giant Stechris spider, which is a large blood-sucking creature.
Of course.
When we say large, what are we talking, like leg span? Or body, at least.
Go ahead and make a wisdom check to see if you can recall the details of a spider. Okay, you're recalling some faint details of it, and you start to remember that the spider, from leg
Yeah,
tip to
but
leg tip is about 15 feet. It's a massive spider.
that's a big spider. Okay. That is good to know.
Roger, Roger. Big spider. Can I see over here? Is there,
Yes.
do I see anything like of use or anything?
There's a corpse that's wrapped up in a web.
Of course there is. No bridges though, huh?
No bridges.
Alright. I want to quaff my dex budget.
Your dex.
Or well, actually, wait. So you said jumping is strength? Fuck,
Yeah,
that's not
so
gonna help.
strength. I misspoke earlier when I said.
Right. Well, I'm not gonna use my dex then, because it's not gonna really help us.
Okay.
You guys got any ideas? Because we are not doing so well here. I mean, I'm looking at my inventory. I don't really have anything that's gonna. I don't have those pillows anymore either. Nope. I got smoke sticks. Those probably aren't gonna help. Man.
I mean, how much rope do we have? Is there any possibility of maybe getting Severard to fly the rope back up to the top of this chute and
No.
get it around something?
You guys have 200 feet of rope. Each of you has a 50-foot coil. One of you has silk rope. The rest of it's hemp.
Just a little too heavy.
Sans rope is, or I think you gave the silk rope to him.
He left his
He
up
actually
top.
left it tied up around up
Right, up in the pit.
Okay, so you have 150 foot then.
150 foot of rope. But there's nothing to anchor it to, unless we get it wrapped around one of these, like, main pillars. That's like the only thing we could really hope for at this point is to tie around one of these big guys and use it as an anchor to get, right? I mean, otherwise we're going to be making checks all forever, and then eventually the dice are going to betray us.
I mean, even still, even if we're falling and making checks and getting back up, the pillars can only take about 2 hits. It seems like
Right,
they crumble.
right. So we need to have an anchor spot.
I mean, how are we going to get it up that high to really anchor it,
No, I mean, we just got to get it around. Like this thing right here is a pillar that goes from ceiling to...
Yeah, I know.
Right, okay.
But I'm saying, so you're just going to swing down below the jumping surface and just jump around, or what?
No, I was just saying tie it off and then tie it to somebody and send them out, and hopefully they can, find another pillar like out here in the darkness and tie it, and
I don't know, man. I mean, I've already destroyed one pillar myself.
I know, I saw that.
Of course, you fell 3 times, yeah.
I'm gonna well, let's all get on this main platform. Let's regroup here. Do you think you can get over here now?
I'll give it a shot. I mean, it's really up to the random dice algorithm.
Bro. Holy shnikes.
I mean, I can't control the dice.
Yep, I know. It's not your fault, you suck.
All right, so you fall again, and Corinna holds on to you, barely,
I should be a pro at this point.
Yeah, just pull him up.
and
Pull 'em up.
she pulls you up and dusts you off.
Just pat you on the butt. You'll get him next time, Tiger.
Okay.
Fuck it. I'm gonna. I don't want to jump.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to.
As Leon jumps from that pillar, it collapses. All right. And you do not hear the stones and the boulders hit the bottom.
Maybe the bottom's just made of a really gelatinous surface.
And all of you, again, have that sinking sensation that if you fall, you will die.
That empty feeling in your stomach.
Well, I am open to suggestions.
Hey man, don't you have like feather fall or something?
He does have feather fall, but you're gonna have to rest.
Uh,
I don't think I have featherfall.
yeah, you don't.
Oh,
have
that's
feather
right, you
fall.
don't. We've already established your...
Yeah.
Might inevitably.
Um.
Looking around, there is the remnants of a grate that was on this side of the pipe where it was connected. There's some large bolts and some scraps of the grate that are still there, attached to the to the end of the pipe, of the channel, if you will. But you don't see the grate itself laying immediately nearby.
Oh man. Well, I will start searching. Nothing around here, huh? On the platform we're on.
No.
And so he just basically looked in these spider webs like right here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't really search like around these sides or anything. He's not back yet either. He's still messing with Cassidy.
Yeah.
I don't suppose he wants to send a bird over here.
Let me just back over back.
He's pretty attached to his bird.
Where am I sending my bird?
I was going to see if you wanted to send your bird like around.
Into the spider web? Negative.
I mean, not like in the spider web. I mean, like just just to see if there was possibly anything in the web that grate-like.
I was just telling them, John, that there are some remnants of the grate here still attached to the end of the pipe, but there's no grate itself.
Hmm. I don't want to get your bird in the web or anything, but I also don't want to even attempt to jump at this point.
I can have him go over here, but
Yeah.
not into the web.
Yeah. I mean, if he sees it, I mean.
You gonna have him scout ahead a little bit?
Just to there.
Just
see what
there?
you can see. Yeah.
Okay. He tells you that he sees a grappling hook on this guy's back.
That's what we need.
Okay. Sedge, jump over straight across there and see what that guy has.
Can I get the rope? Untie that rope from yourself there, samurai guy.
Corinna unties the rope from Leon and ties it off to you. And she says, I got you.
All right. Now I'll anchor it on and I'll go for the jump.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. You make the jump across. Corinna moves over to the edge, but close enough her feet are still firmly planted. And sure enough, you see a grappling hook along with 50 feet of silk rope wrapped around the guy.
Is that pretty much all he's got on him? Nothing
Uh,
else?
he is a human,
Hmm.
but yeah, he's basically just got on like a leather tunic and stuff. He doesn't have a weapon or anything there by him, and you can tell as well that his blood has been sucked from his body.
Sucked up. Of course it has. Um, all right. Well, um, and I look up and there's just more stalactites or mites or whatever it is above us. Stalactites,
Yep,
Tights.
tights. Yeah.
tights. They hang tight to the ceiling.
Hang down. Yeah. Hmm. So we got a grappling hook. I don't think we can really like swing it and attach to anything. We can. I mean, I guess our
Is
best bet.
is it too heavy for the bird to carry?
Yes,
Okay.
the bird cannot be used for manual labor, carrying anything other than maybe a letter.
What about coconut?
No.
Not a swallow.
Um,
Um.
you feel like you could try and swing the grappling hook and get it to catch on one of these rocky pillars.
Well, I'm gonna go for it, man. I got to throw anything feat, so it's got to be some
Yeah.
kind of bonus. So yeah, I'll give it a chunk. See if I can.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. You can make a dex or a strength or
Strength for this one,
strength.
for throwing.
No, I get a +1 for throwing the throw anything.
I don't know, do you?
Yeah, I think I do. I mean, it does. Well, actually, no, I think it gives me a plus on splash damage. And this does not have splash damage. Let me just double check real quick. Give me 1 second. Opening. I hear you, bud. There it is. That's okay. Yeah, no, it does not. I just don't suffer any penalties for using an improvised ranged weapon,
Right.
and I get a +1 circumstance for splash weapons. Okay, so just strength check.
Yep.
Well, at least I won't be falling into a pit of darkness if I miss this.
That's true.
Yep. All right. Did
Okay.
not make it.
You throw it up there, and the grappling hook clangs against the rock.
I'll reel it back in.
Okay.
and I'll go give it another go. I mean, can I take 10? Can I just keep doing this until it happens?
Yes,
Times
you can take 10.
I would like to take
So-
a 10.
All right. So after a couple of
Yeah.
attempts, you get the grappling hook to attach.
Okay. Pretty stable, secure. Feels like.
Yes, you have a line. Let me draw it for you. I'm going to draw the rope in green because it's a good thing. Okay, so you've got that's the rope, and it's where you've got it attached. You gonna Tarzan this bitch across there, or what are you gonna do?
Fuck yeah! I want to Tarzan this motherfucker.
All right.
I am gonna untie the rope from myself. That's that Corinna
All right.
and I had around me.
Okay.
And do you guys want to? I mean, do you want to regroup? Y'all guys want to like regroup to give me some support here in case something jumps out?
I don't recall you giving me much support when I was out there. earlier,
Dude,
so
I
I'm
was
pretty comfortable back here.
I was 100% behind you guys.
Yeah, I bet
man.
you were. I'll be 100% behind you right here.
All right. Because you have the grappling hook, you're gonna get a +5 on any of your checks, as far as jumping from pillar to pillar.
All right. Well, I guess I'll give it a swing around and try to get to this one first.
Okay.
I was a little presumptuous there. Let me roll first before I place myself over there. Oh yeah, yeah, I made that one.
All right, you did.
And I'll give it another shot, dude. I'll go for this one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, making
Yep.
progress.
All right. So you make it. You make it over. Now the pillar that you're on is pretty large. It looks like you can
Mm-hmm.
fit the whole party onto it.
All right. I'll call back to them and relay that information. And
Okay.
I guess the best bet would be 50 feet. I mean, what do you guys think? Should I tie another rope off to this rope that's connected to the grappling hook, or chance do that, or will it reach? Will it reach them if I?
You can try and throw the rope back over to Corinna.
Yeah. If they if obviously she doesn't grab it, where do you think? Where is it? Like it's tied off, like right here, so it would just dangle kind of straight down, like right there.
Yeah. I mean, it'll probably get caught in
Yeah.
the pillar, but
Yeah.
it's not gonna fall. You feel like the grappling
Right.
hook's pretty secure.
All right. Well, I'll call back and give it a chunk back to her.
Okay. Strength check.
Ooh.
All right. You're able to throw the rope, and it gets caught up on one of the pillars.
God
But
damn it.
you felt like you didn't completely let go of the rope. You knew it was going to be a weak throw, so you didn't really let go of it.
Nice.
You can try it again,
Yes, indeed.
or you can take 10.
For real this time. I might just I'll just take that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. So you're able to throw the rope back over to Corinna. Sounds like he's having a good time.
Yeah, he's not happy. I don't think anybody in the house is happy except for me right now.
All right, Corinna, you catch the rope that Sedge throws back to you. It's attached to the granite pillar, and it's those pillars are the only hard points that you guys see.
Okay, so
And Sedge, you see another pillar directly in front of you, and at the base of that pillar is a large pile of bones that appear to have been regurgitated and spit up. You also see the large stalactite right here. It's hanging ominously over the center platform. I'll be right back. Use the bathroom, please. Snap. yes, said you realized that you left your lantern back there. So, do you have a torch?
I think he's AFK.
Oh, he's AFK. Alright.
Yeah.
And John is AFK?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Leon, what are you gonna do?
I guess I'm gonna go back here and grab the ladder.
Alright.
So I'll go get that, and I'll shine it towards where the direction Corinne will be jumping towards Sedge.
Hey, sorry about that.
No, you're alright. So, Sedge made it up there a decent little ways.
I take it the grappling hook helps.
Mm-hmm. The grappling hook gives you +5 on your jump checks. Basically, you're just swinging.
Oh man.
Thank you, baby. You're sexy. I love you.
You talking to me?
You are sexy. I think all of you are sexy in your own individual way. You'd be a lot sexier on the other side of this fucking chasm, though.
Right. I can see the wheels turning. You guys are doing it wrong. You guys are doing it wrong. Hey, when you fell 3 times, didn't you get the hint that you shouldn't go that way?
Yeah.
You know, I was
So we coming?
telling Katie too. It's not really fair. I don't know if you guys can see that, but Berg Heil. So this was my first. The first team that I was on was a climbing team, or a mountain team. And Berg Heil is what Germans say for like charge the mountain. So I do have extensive mountaineering and ice climbing experience. I was talking to Katie the other day, and I was like, you know, I kind of feel bad because, like, I dream up this shit, and then the reality of it is that unless you have, like, some experience with it, then you don't know what to do. You just throw the rope and do strength checks and shit like that. Anyway, you guys
Not
will
rolling 2s and 4s also helps.
yeah. You guys will catch on. If you make 3 straight jump checks, then you will not have to make any more jump checks. You will
I got one on my belt.
You will have the knack of it. Leon, unfortunately for you, I think you're at like -4.
Nice.
I'm gonna jump over to the main island where everybody is.
Okay.
So this is strength, not dexterity.
Yes, it's strength.
Oh boy. Oh, this one's up to the random gods. Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right, so
That's my second consecutive jump.
+3 on the rest of your jumps that you have to make. I'm gonna move
Gonna make
several.
one more, and I don't have to worry about it.
Yep.
Yeah, the cripple can jump better than our stealthy scout. Mock me again about my horse.
All right.
If I didn't like one of you guys, I could just cast Misfortune and you're all dead.
So, Corinna, you have a hold of this grappling hook. And Leon is behind you, and he looks a little shaken.
not start.
He looks a little shaken.
And Sedge is off by himself. Sedge, do you have a torch?
I do not.
Because your lantern is
As
back here.
my lantern is back there.
Okay, well,
Yeah, so I can't see shit right now.
So now our plan is just to keep moving this way.
Well, if it's
Yeah.
a directional is it a directional lantern or an omnidirectional?
his
It is a brass
bullseye
lantern. Yeah.
So bullseye, because I've got it aimed right towards you right now. So if it's a bullseye, you should be able to at least see some illumination.
Right.
That's-
Well, I mean, I'll have my back towards them and looking out the other way.
You see that there is a pillar in front of you, and the ominous stalactite hanging over the large platform to your right.
Oh, okay, over this one.
Oh, yeah, actually I need to, there you go, now you can see it. Alright. Okay. that is probably a good 15 feet in diameter itself, and it is stuck up against the wall there. The spider lets out this. The spider lets out a screech. Okay. All right. So there's the spider. Okay. Okay. So the spider sees you, and the spider goes first. And you see it shoots a web directly at all of you. All right. The web falls a little short, and this area directly in front of it is webbed. Go with the white colored web here, regular. The web spreads out in front of the spider, and that's the area that it covers. All right, I'll leave the rest of the area revealed for you. Okay, so turn order. Sedge. All right, so who had the highest score? Katie, Karina, Sand, and Leon, and Sedge. What'd you roll? Oh, okay. All right. So Karina, Sedge. All right. So Sedge, what's your dexterity score? It is 2, and Sand is 2. All right, I need both you guys just roll a d6. Okay, so Sedge, you're going to be going first, and then Leon. So the spider just went, so Corinne, it's your turn. This thing shoots a huge web at you, and it's like squeaking, or not squeaking, but screeching at you. And the caverns, you notice that as it screams, the caverns themselves, the echo is tremendous. No. Um, if you get on the platform where the web is at, you will be able to hit the spider from this edge of it. You can hit the spider. Uh, once you enter the web, you're going to be in a restricted movement state. You're not going to be able to move. Can you guys see the, oh, okay, that's why. I'm sorry. There you go. Okay, dexterity check. Alright, you hit the spider. Go ahead and roll for damage. Alright, you hit the spider for 4 points of damage, and it shrieks in pain. And as it shrieks, again, its echoes just are tremendous and rip all through the cavern. You all notice the egg sac behind it start to palpate. Alright, Sedge, it's your turn, buddy. Sandy, you're on deck. Alright. Okay. Roll to hit. Alright, you miss. Your crossbow bolt goes skittering across the platform ahead of you. Alright, Sand, it's your turn. Leon, you're on deck. Fortitude save. Okay. Oof. Alright. It takes 1 point of damage, and it's standing there, and it stops screaming. You're not certain if your spell was effective. Leon, it's your turn. Alright. So strength check. Yep, strength check to throw it. Alright, you throw it. Go ahead and roll. Yep, 1d6. Yes. So go ahead and roll your damage. Alright. What the hell? Okay. Spider's turn. The spider moves up. You guys see it. It moves towards the pillar here and climbs up the pillar. It climbs up to the top of the pillar, and it moves out of sight. And you hear oh, I'm sorry, that's right, you cast your spell. No, your spell was effective. Okay? My bad. Corinne, it's your turn. Sorry about that. Spider is dazed. And Leon, go ahead and roll your second round damage. Because it take... Alright, good. So whenever you have second round effects like that, they occur at the beginning of the creature's turn before anything else. Yeah. All right. Current, it's your turn. You see the spider is on fire, and it's got long, furry, you know, hairs and stuff coming off of it, and his hairs are like, 6 inches long, and the smell, the acrid odor of burning spider hair is starting to kind of permeate through the cavern as it shrieks in pain. It's burning on fire. And the spider is starting to thrash around. Okay, roll a hit. All right, you hit. Roll for damage. Nice. All right, you blast the spider. Sedge, it's your turn.
Again, man. It's
Okay.
about my best bet at this point. If I can accurately fucking hit. Actually, can I quaff my mutagen, my Dex mutagen before I fire?
Yes.
I don't know if I can do all that. All right. Well, I will definitely drink that to give me a Dex boost.
Okay.
And then I'll attempt to shoot again. So I get
It's
plus 4 to hit now,
your
so plus
dex.
2.
Yep, so plus 2 to your attack,
All right.
more or less. I
Yeah.
think your dex is even, right? No, it's odd. So you get...
Fuck,
make your
dude.
dex 19, so you get... Did you fumble? Okay,
Yes.
roll it again. Another d20.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
Okay.
I think I just pulled a cheddar bob.
How do you roll a 1 and then a 20?
All right. so your shot ricochets off the stalactite up here, and it actually bounces back and hits you in the face. You're blinded for 1 round.
Great.
And the stalactite up here starts to wobble. Sand, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast Daze on the spider.
Okay.
It's DC 14. Oh, it's a will. Sorry.
Oh no, I was making sure that it didn't conflict with the other spell, because you can't daze something twice. Okay, so the spider appears to be dazed. Spell is successful. It just stands there. Leon, it's your turn.
I'm gonna delay my action
Okay.
for a
It's the
minute.
spider's turn. It's dazed. It's still thrashing about. It's thrashing about in pain. Corinne, it's your turn.
Just shoot him again.
All right. Okay, you hit. All right. Your arrow runs true, and you hit the spider for 2 points of damage. And the spider was bloodied last round, just so you guys know, which means it's below half health. Okay. Sedge.
So blinded as in I can't see anything?
Oh yeah, you can't see anything.
What's the other
Okay.
kind of blinded again?
Well, can I, I'm gonna drink, fuck, dude, I don't think I got anything that's gonna help me.
You Still
You
attack.
label your potion braille?
They got braille on them, dude. Back off.
Alright. I still want you drinking a firebomb, you know? I'm looking out for you.
Boom.
I guess I'll just chill,
Okay.
relax, try to get the gunk out of my eye, blood
Sand?
and whatnot.
Spider's dazed.
Yeah. That's it for my tricks. I'm going to hex it with misfortune.
Okay.
So that is a DC, is it 15 for a well? I'll look that up real quick.
Misfortune. Yeah, we'll save. Okay. And so for you, what did we say your DC is for that?
It's 10 plus half my level, so I'll however you count that, and then plus my intelligence modifier.
1.
So it would be my intelligence is a plus 4,
Okay,
so
so
it's
15.
14 or
DC
15.
15. Okay, so it fails the saving throw. All right.
Misfortune.
The spider is misfortune. Leon?
Oh well, I yank out my last alchemist fire, and give it a good old hurl right at the spider.
All right.
All right.
Okay, you throw it, and it hits the platform that the spider is on. So go ahead and roll for damage. All right. The spider takes an additional 2 points of damage from the fire, and it shrieks in pain and slowly stumbles and falls into the pillar that is here that's webbed, falls into it, and falls down into the chasm.
Nice. Nice work, guys.
Nice.
And the flame from the alchemist fire continues to burn as the spider falls all the way down, and it disappears.
Damn, this is a deep chasm.
Just like that Balrog from Lord of the Rings falling, it disappears.
Well, good thing you didn't fall, Leon.
Why do you think I didn't try to go anywhere else in this battle?
All right, and that
Stay
ends,
right here.
that ends combat. Good job on the spider, guys.
Nice.
What happened to Nick?
Meredith is playing. What's up, Meredith?
He probably saw his headphones, huh? Oh, there we go.
She's like, I'm out of here. I ain't playing.
Well, good job, guys.
Yeah, that
Sweet.
definitely could have gone a lot worse than it did.
Yay.
Yeah, good job
I was
keeping them
useful.
dazed, Stan. Yeah, good job keeping them over there. That could have gone, yeah.
Yeah, because that was like 3 rounds that he didn't get to do anything.
Welcome to the witch.
That was good.
that I finally have shown my potential.
Okay, so and the spider's web slowly fades away. Okay.
Let's get it hopping. I told you still had his headset on.
All right. You notice the egg sac is
Yeah, we should get that thing on fire pretty quick.
it's moving It's like pulsing.
Yeah, we need to make a beeline over there. Take care of it.
The pillar that you are on sways beneath your feet. Sedge, Corinna, and Leon.
Let's all move to the right. Make it sway to the right.
Sedge and Corinna, you can move at will.
I'm off to that one.
So I just have to make one more jump, and I'm good.
One more jump, and the pillar starts to collapse. And basically,
All right, I'm gonna
it's
jump to.
collapsing.
I'm gonna try and jump to the pillar to my right.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Do I have any residual bonus from the 2 grappling hook successful jumps?
Why don't you roll and see what you come up with?
Alrighty.
Okay, you make it just as the entire pillar crumbles away beneath your feet.
Woo!
Loud crash.
I wasn't worried at all. Nope, not at all.
You're like, the game master is eating away the map at my feet.
Yeah. Are you seeing this?
Okay. Alright, so you make it. Corinna. You look up just as you realize that you are
Watch out for that
standing
stalactite.
directly underneath the stalactite. And everybody that is in this area looks up. Sand, I think at one point you were standing here, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can be back there.
All of you look up and you realize that it's actually a very large, how can I describe this? As a very large bed of stalactites that are actually hanging above you. It just so happens that this one is the largest one that is hanging there. And it's protruding further down. But as you, like I said, as you look up, you realize that where all of these pillars, at one point they all more or less connected to the ceiling. And so each of you realizes that there's a stalactite hanging directly over your head. And the one that Corinna is standing under falls. Corinna, I need you to make a reflex saving throw. Okay, you move aside just as the stalactite impacts the ground, sending mass. And this stalactite was a good 8-10 feet, long, and a good 3 feet in diameter. So the thing weighs, about 2 tons. So imagine 2 tons worth of rock falling, 40 feet and impacting. So just the shock wave and the sound echoing through the cavern causes the other stalactites that are over the rest of your party's head to fall. I need everybody to make a reflex saving throw to see if they're struck by a stalactite. Sedge, go ahead and roll it again.
Are you serious?
Okay, so you are struck by the stalactite, and you take 2 points of damage from it, and you are nearly knocked off of your. No, can't hear you. You're nearly knocked off the pillar that you're on. You're not knocked off of it, but unfortunately, the pillar begins to crumble beneath your feet. So you need to make a decision on what you're doing because
Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Okay.
Hey, we can hear you now.
Yeah, I was fucking muted. I was trying to use a hero point there to reroll, but I guess I didn't come through. All
I
right.
didn't hear it.
Yeah, it's all right. So I just got smacked by the fucking giant
You got
stalactite.
smacked by a stalactite, and the pillar that you're on is crumbling at your feet.
Well, I'd go for a jump then. Fuck.
Okay. All right, you jump just in time, and the pillar crumbles beneath you, falls away. Wish I had some really cool crumbling sound effects, but I don't. All right. Everybody else makes their saving throws, and you're able to dodge the stalactite. However, the pillar that you are on begins to crumble away.
Let's book it, dude. We're just moving at will now. Can I jump? I'm jumping here.
Yes.
Blind frenzy, running.
Okay. All right. So as you guys are moving, all of the pillars in the center of the room crumble away, to include the large platform where the main stalactite fell. And the whole center of the chasm collapses. All right. You guys are able to move freely at this point. So Corinna, from where you guys are at, there's a massive egg sac that is there, and you can see, again, it's about it's about 10, 12 feet in diameter. It's huge, and it is like attached. It's a round, massive round ball, but it's attached. It's basically suspended in the opening or the exit, if you will, of the cavern there, and it's pulsing.
I'm gonna throw a bomb at it.
It's almost like something's trying to get out of it.
I'm gonna throw a bomb at it.
Okay.
And all the townsfolk inside die.
Okay. You hit it with a bomb. 1 second. Let's see if I can do this.
Yeah, I roll 1 and 20 back to back to back.
I know, that was good.
That sucks, yeah. At least you didn't use the hero point, so.
Yeah, true.
Effects. Boom!
Nice.
Nice. Sweet.
Massive explosion inside the cavern. The
Nice job,
eggs.
Sed. You didn't hurt yourself.
I didn't blind myself.
The egg sac is it basically explodes, and with that, the sac itself ruptures, and from out of the sac comes
Oh, God.
thousands of little spiders that are on fire and burning. So the egg sac is now gone, and all these little spiders come running out of there on fire.
Nice. This gives me a great idea.
And all of the spiders run towards you and right off the edge of into the chasm.
It's like fireworks looking down there.
and they all leap to their deaths. And the sack is laying there. The smell is absolutely terrible. But nevertheless, you successfully rupture the egg sac without being overran by hundreds of thousands of little spiders. All right.
Anybody pack raid?
It's nasty. So there's just like a massive goo pile there now. The egg, the I don't know what you would call them. The skin of the egg sac is sitting there.
Gross.
The flesh.
It's green in color. It's nasty. Yep.
Green sack flesh. Never a good thing.
How much time do you guys have left? 30 minutes?
I could do 30. I cannot do any more though.
Okay.
Name another 30.
All right.
Yeah, that's about my limit too.
Okay.
All right, let's get the hell out of
Wait,
here.
let's get out of let's get out
Yeah,
of this
like-
cavern. Yeah,
I don't know about you, but I see an entrance.
Let's do this. Yeah.
Okay, you guys enter a narrow natural cavern, or hallway rather. Okay, I'm gonna group you guys up real quick.
But I think their chocolate milk's done. Yeah, that sound means it's done.
But Daddy.
Can you hear that? It's like sucking like the bottom of
Yeah.
the milk at the straw. Oh.
Okay, so you guys continue moving, and you're like, wow, glad we made it out of the chasm. That cavern was terrible. So
Mostly for Leon and Sedge.
yeah, it could have been disastrous.
I did jumps with no rope half the time.
I mean, you feel like, yeah, if you would have fallen, you would have died. Okay. So you guys continue on for what seems like, I don't know, 100 or 200 yards. It's really hard to tell because it's dark. It's a very narrow, winding cavern or cave that you're walking through now. And you also notice that there are no footprints beyond the egg sac. You guys could see that there were footprints and other signs of people having entered through the same entrance that you guys did, but you saw several. You guys saw 3 dead adventurers, and you saw some footprints around the caverns and some signs of battle. But from here on out, there's no footprints. It's all just flat, sand and dirt along the bottom of the cavern, bottom of the cave. You continue moving for a while, and you notice that it's starting to get warmer and warmer as you continue to press onward in this cave. And then after what seems like about 30 minutes of walking, you come upon a, let's see to that. I'm trying to remember how to, let's see. Switch to map. Okay, you guys should see the bottom left-hand side of the map where you guys are at. So there are some spider webs here, but they're considerably smaller in nature than the ones that you encountered. So you're in a narrow passageway now, and it appears to be coming to an end. The walls are granite, and the floor is sandy beneath your feet.
Thank God we're out of
Ready
there.
to go?
Yeah, let's keep it up. Still no light, right? We're just from our lantern, and
Just from
whatnot.
your torch, yeah.
Torch and lantern.
Can I roll a perception check?
You can. God.
You
Okay,
perceive everything.
Corinna, you determined that at one point, through your heightened senses, you determined that at one point there was a large explosion in the room that you are in right now. This area, you can tell that there are scorch marks along the wall, and there's residue of some type of explosive material. You can also tell that there's cobwebs that have been singed along the wall, and there's scorch marks in the dirt at your feet. You also can tell that in front of you is a large wooden double door. You can just barely make out.
Okay. Guys, there's a door ahead, and it seems that there was an explosion here at some point.
I'll leave the explosions to the alchemist. Let's make towards the door.
Okay? Sure enough, you guys continue forward, and there's a large scorch mark at the base of the door, and there is also a large lock that is there. And it's padlocked. Like, this padlock is the size of like a kid's lunchbox. The doors themselves are massive, solid oak doors that are bound in iron. And the scorch marks, they go about 20 feet back. But it appears that the explosion was generated at the door itself. And there's a large lock there. And yeah, the lock is wrapped around the handles of the door. Almost like somebody did not want whatever was
Yeah.
on this side of the doorway to get in.
Yeah, I'd want a pretty big lock to keep that spider out too.
You said they're
Okay.
wooden doors, right?
Yes.
Somebody want to
Solid oak.
see if we can set fire to these doors?
We can always try knocking.
Well, we know they would like want to keep the spider out. What if if someone was like screaming like help me or something here?
I said we could knock.
Yeah. But I'm also thinking, okay,
Yeah, maybe
so this is an abandoned prison taken over by essentially a warlord.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go knocking, being like, help, help? He's probably going to leave us here if you yell
Yeah.
help.
if they see smoke, they might open it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
I got a smoke stick, but now I don't know if we're gonna be able to get. If it's not gonna permeate through the door. I know, but it won't be much longer. Calm down.
Well, I don't have any way of producing fire, so if we want to go that route, that's going to be up to somebody else.
I mean, I got a couple more bombs, but it already looks like someone tried to blow the door off and it didn't work.
Well, that could have been them blowing it up to like push the spider back too.
Yeah. I mean,
So they
I'll
can
chuck
get
a
the
bomb
door
at it.
closed.
I'm not scared to blow some shit up.
I'm just saying a torch. I'm not saying throw a bomb at it.
Well, I mean, I don't think a torch is gonna light it, but I mean, we can try.
Well, no, we don't have to set it on fire. We just have to create the illusion that it's on fire. So as long as there's some heat and some smoke, and that might be all it takes.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to go over here and try to pull at the lock. See if it opens.
Roll a perception check. Sand. Okay. As you are extending your hand towards the lock, you realize that there is writing on the top of it in common.
What does it say? And I'll read it out loud so everyone can hear it. Speak the word friend and enter. I read it out loud, so Seldir. Speak the name Seldir.
Okay, nothing happens.
Ooh, you have to say it in Spider.
Oh, riddles. I say riddles.
Okay.
I say the name.
Oh, I read the whole thing.
Yeah, I know.
All right. You say the word riddles, and the lock unlocks.
Yeah. I'll say you can put away your bombs.
Well, no,
Dude, that's like an old school gamer habit I have. Whenever I see a weird name, I always immediately flip it.
Paid off
Okay.
this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
The lock unlocks.
You want to knock now, guys, or can we just go in?
Let's just go in.
All right, I open the door.
Okay. The lock is still wrapped around the handles. It's unlocked, but you're gonna have to remove the lock.
I'm going to inspect the chain or whatever is holding the lock on there.
It's just the handles
Just
come
the
out,
lock.
and then the lock is wrapped around it. So it's unlocked, but again, this lock is the size of a child's lunchbox. So
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
the lock is magical.
Sedge, you want to open this door while I stand back?
Yeah, you go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Alright, hold on. No. Because clearly there's been explosions here, so I think opening this, it's trapped.
Yeah.
And magically trapped. Let me think. I don't have a dispel. Hmm. Alright, I got an idea. Why don't we... No, that's not going to work.
I'm just telling you that the lock is still on the handles. Like, you're gonna have to remove the lock itself. I mean, you can't overcome the physics of the fact that the lock is made of metal and it's unlocked. But think about it, like a lock on a gate. You unlock it, the lock doesn't just come off. It's still there. You actually have to manipulate the lock to get it off, to turn it. And this lock looks like it probably weighs about, 70, 80 pounds. It's that
70, 80 pounds.
I'm gonna relock it.
Okay, you relock it. And it's locked.
Okay. Well, I was thinking since the name's backwards, maybe if you lock it, it'll open. I don't know.
What?
Dude, if we get blown up, you're standing next to me, so.
I've been blown up before, man. It's no big deal. Happens to the best of them, man.
Alright, I say riddles, and I will take the lock off.
It doesn't open.
No.
The lettering on the lock has changed.
What does the lettering say now? Now he's looking up anagrams. Give me what is inside you. Ah, I take out my dagger and I cut my hand and grab the lock,
Okay, the lock opens.
and I will remove the lock.
Okay, make a strength check. Okay, you fail to lift the lock off the
I'll give him a hand. I'll
Okay.
come up and try to help him.
door. Okay, you make a strength check, Serge.
1.
You managed to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, with your combined efforts, you gentlemen remove the lock from the door. And you it's like carrying like a large kettlebell, and you like drop it in the sand, and it goes thud.
Sweet. Well, let's open the doors. We spent way too much time on that.
Okay, you open up the door. You open up the door, and before you is it's a large room. It's about, it's 30 by 30, I'm sorry, 25 by 25. In the center of the room is a massive, what appears to be some kind of summoning circle. And within the summoning circle are three corpses that have been, they've had their skin removed and their hearts removed. And there's also a skull, or not a skull, but a head that has been removed from a body. It does not appear to match any of the bodies. Um, the head itself is placed in the center. 1 second. For some reason it moved on me. The head itself is placed in the center of the summoning circle. And there's ancient writing that has been like scrawled in blood around the summoning circle. And the walls of this room are like polished. They give off like a reflection. And then on the western side is another set of large double doors, very similar to the ones that you just passed through. And along the base of the wall, the room is circular, and along the base of the wall there is a circular, or I'm sorry, like symbols and stuff, like some type of magical symbols. The room itself has a very like ominous feeling to it, and you can tell that there's been some type of sacrifices or some evil summonings or some things like that that have taken place in this room. And if you listen closely, you can hear voices of the people that have been sacrificed in this room calling to you, telling you that they need your help and that they want to be released. And it's almost like instantly the prison itself has sensed your presence. And the prison itself, the black prison of Nosferu, instantly opens up like a mental pathway between you and itself, and all of these images of torture and of rape and murder and just all these heinous acts that have been committed by all of the prisoners and the guards, and just all of these unnatural experimentations and things like that. These images flash through your mind within an instant, and the prison knows that you're here. This place is definitely fucking haunted. And that's where we'll end the session at.
Home sweet home. Didn't we say we want to set up shop somewhere?
Yeah.
All right. Good. That was good.
Yeah. Except, yeah. I mean, we didn't die. I guess.
No, you
Yeah, I guess good in that respect.
You didn't die. You didn't die.
I had a great time.
I'm glad you guys made it through the cavern without anybody dying. So, yeah, I thought you guys handled the cavern well. It took you a little bit to get some traction, but just remember that, if you got something on the map, it's probably there for a reason. So, if you see a corpse or something like that, think about it. If I'm
I was kind of kicking myself after we found a grappling hook. I was like, we should have looked at those earlier.
Yeah, I was thinking about it after I grabbed that sword. I was like, you know what? I bet you each one of these guys has something.
And it's just I will try and do a better job of articulating. Like traditionally you would have like a read aloud text, and for modules and things like that, they're already written up. But whenever you guys enter a new section of an adventure, a read aloud text helps you guys out. So I try and tell you guys what you see, but if I tell you see a corpse or something, I'm not just gonna be so forthcoming with everything. So yeah, go explore the stuff before you guys start making a decision. Completely assess the situation and what's around you, because you never know, and you may pass up a key, a map. I mean, who knows? So, but I thought you guys did good. I wanted to add some more kind of environmental effects and stuff with the pillars and them crumbling away and the stalactites, which didn't really have much effect on you guys. And you guys kicked ass on the spider. I thought you guys did a good job. You guys did a good job using your crowd control and then just damaging it, because otherwise the spider was going to start fucking ripping down pillars and stalactites, and it was going to turn ugly pretty
Do you
fast.
want to a maze, Dad?
Yes, we're going to a maze.
But I
Yeah,
think
I feel like combat
I'm
wise.
going up here at Bama to see what Bama's doing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like combat wise, that was like the most like in unison we've been in a little while.
yeah, you guys did great with the alchemist fire and stuff like that. I mean, I'm glad to see you guys using
Yeah.
that stuff. And I'm gonna start. I wanted you guys to see that you guys made good use of that stuff, and then I'm gonna start putting more. I have some more background stuff, PDF files and things like that from Paizo about Cheliax and kind of the backstory that's going on within the world of Galorion. And I'll start putting that stuff on the Google Drive so you can start reading up on it too. It's pretty interesting. But
Yeah, Cheliax is a pretty nasty place, isn't
it
it?
is, yeah. But yeah, I thought it was a good session though, and I think this is a good stopping point for us, because the rest of it's it may take you just as long or longer. So,
Cool.
all right. Does anybody have any questions or anything?
No man, I'm pretty pleased about where we're at. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was a good job, everyone.
Oop. All right. Kay, did you catch that? Where we're stopping at? You guys are stopping in like in a ancient summoning room. And the prison has basically linked with you and given you all these flashbacks of heinous crimes and murder and things like that have taken place in the prison. So, all right, fellas. So this next weekend, we're planning Saturday again. If that works for everybody, and then that next week I'm going to be on leave, so I'll have like 8 days off, which would be awesome. So,
Cool, man.
yeah. All right, guys.
Sweet.
I thought you guys did a good job, and I thought it was a good session.
Sweet.
All right, well,
All right.
I'll talk to everybody in a week, if not before.
Yeah. All right. You guys
Cool.
have a good week. Okay.
Bye, guys.
All right.
See you later.
See ya.